Morning. It's a little chilly out this morning. Lou, FAR Offroad. It's finally Windrock Day. I know if you've been watching the videos, you've been seeing Jeremy get everything all together on his machine and Steph's machine. Jesse's been getting his machine ready to rock and roll. It's been quite the crunch getting everything done, ready to go out down to Oliver Springs, Tennessee to Windrock. We're getting ready to hit the road. Got the trailer loaded up, truck's ready to go. Wife's getting ready to step out and we're gonna jump on the road and we'll catch you out there. On our way down to meet up with Jesse, Jeremy, Steph, Dude, Mrs. Dude. It's gonna be a great time. We'll see you on the road.
Much later.
We are on our way to Windrock. We are currently sitting at a Flying J in Indiana, waiting for the rest of the group. We got Steph sitting next to me here.
Hello, Miss Lady.
We got Dude, Mrs. Dude, Dude's sister, and Caden of the Junior Haggard division over here. We're currently waiting for Lucially and Destiney to get here. For this trip, I regret to inform you guys, there's going to be a lot of sex appeal missing from the videos, because unfortunately, Haggard-ass Pat can't make it, so I apologize about that. But I'm sure the toilets in the Airbnb are going to be happy about Pat not being there, so I guess they have that going for them. So that's it. We're just waiting for them, and then we're Tennessee bound. When we get to the Airbnb, we will, you know, take a look at all the machines, get you guys caught up. I know we have new viewers, new subscribers that maybe started watching during the garage videos and, you know, don't really know the whole crew. So we'll go over the machines because there have been upgrades that we just did not have time to film. We got one coming. Look at that. There's Lucially. And here's Destiney. Alright guys, we made it. We're at an Airbnb in Caryville, Tennessee.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
Real nice Airbnb. Real nice. Only issue with this one is the parking. Big driveway, pretty steep, pretty windy. It's hard to turn bigger trailers around. That's for sure. You know, most of us are parked here. Driveway loops around, goes up, loops that way, and you got to make a left out of here. This way over here is a dead end, but she's tight. So that's the only downfall with this one. We are losing sunlight. So I want to reintroduce you guys to the crew, to the machines, maybe show some of the stuff that we've done recently. So Jesse has a pretty big reveal. Everything's back from powder. You may have already seen it in some clips. So we'll go over that first. Yes, he has it parked hanging off of a cliff. That's just the circumstances of being here.
Yeah, it's a Haggard way to do it.
Yeah, so go ahead, Jesse.
So where we at? So yeah, everything's back from powder. It's gonna be hard to see. You probably see it a lot better tomorrow. But you got the front bumper tied in. I think you guys seen that build. Tied into the DRT bumper. It's all tied in now beautifully. It's actually a Super ATV windshield. I kind of cut around and made work. Automatic lifting with the Super ATV roof as well. And these are the FFR tree guards. Everything powder coated to lime squeeze. Come around up here. Kind of hard to see as well. Super ATV high clearance, 1.5 inch forward control arms. So we put those on there because I was having a little bit of scrubbage issue. We got the famous nut savers, you know. You guys have seen installs on those, so it wasn't nothing nothing I wanted to film. We actually got a 1/2-inch Super ATV skid plate as well.
I think we teased that, but
yeah, I just went ahead and just started doing it, and it honestly was not that bad. One piece at a time was not that bad.
Well, you don't want to walk out there?
Well, I guess they haven't really seen the back bumper yet, so we had it all tied in.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have not seen the back bumper, and I actually made my own radius rods with 3/4-inch heim joints. Just welded it all up. It's pretty easy. I got those powder coated as well. But the rear bumper, I'm actually extremely happy with. I mean, I've done this all in the last few days. There's been a lot of time.
Yeah, that's why I've told them before a lot of the stuff didn't get filmed because we're all in different places, all scrambling.
I was scrambling, yes. Last weekend I was busy as well as trying to put this all together. Rebuild the whole front end of the machine, put all this stuff on. It was by myself.
Oh, your Keller ball joints, right?
Yep, I did Keller lowers. Oh yeah, those big dogs. Yeah, I did all this by myself, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. I had a buddy, Indiana Jones, come over with a mini excavator to lift the cage on.
Get out the highlighter, Devin. You're it up.
That's a lot of cage to lift up, and it's not a 1, 2, 3-man minimum to lift that thing up. Everybody's busy, you can only do so much. I think that's really about it. To kind of sum it up, it's green, it's loud. You're gonna see it. You're gonna notice that.
And if you guys aren't aware, 22, right?
The 22 Pro R.
Pro R 4-seater. He recently added the Bikeman exhaust, the Siebler
turbo header. I think that's how you say it. We got an AA clutch kit on this machine as well.
Yep.
That's not. I mean, I haven't drove the machine with the clutch kit really, or this stuff, so we're gonna test it out.
And obviously
37s. XTR 370s.
Yeah.
Yep. I love them so far. We'll see.
He's got ground clearance. Oh, shock therapy springs.
Shock therapy springs as well, and some of the stuff is on video. The springs are on video.
Yeah.
We got the L&W high clearance arms. Those are on video. We got video of those as well. So, I mean, go back, check that shit out. I mean, stuff on the.
Oh, that's fine. It happens.
Yeah, I'm ready to test this machine out. It's been a while since I've been in the seat of this thing actually.
That's all of us, pretty much.
So.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And then we got the old ladies. I think you guys saw the reveal video. So if not, I went down to Tennessee, picked this thing up just over a month ago. Right out of the box, you gotta put bigger tires on them. Okay. So marketplace find 34s, 3410, 14s with the bead locks. I got a spare and all. So why not just throw a 34-inch tire on it from factory? And yes, it does clear. No suspension changes. And it fits. It works.
And they're Warriors.
They're Warriors. Yes, they're heavy. I will see how they do. So these are, I weighed them. So with this being a 34 on these bead locks, they are 83 pounds a piece.
It looks like the bead lock ring, maybe 60 of it.
Don't worry about that. They were rough, but they were a really good price. So I picked those up. Like I said, 83 pounds a piece. Okay. These System 3s, XTR 370s on the System 3 wheels are 85 pounds a piece. These are 83. Yes, that's a heavy tire. So I went with the rock blocks, or not rock blocks, mud busters, the big dogs. Okay, we didn't get muddy. You know, these are the big ones, full coverage. So I went with those on this because it's for the old lady. She don't like getting muddy. We got a full enclosure, completely enclosed on there. That is a CEC enclosure. I have ran them before, extremely good quality, and they actually do make them for custom cages. All you gotta do is send a picture, and they can actually make it off of your cage. I plan on doing that with this machine. We put a Super ATV hitch on it. Okay, same thing. You know, I just installed that thing real quick. Now, here I did go ahead and put a not completely installed yet, so I put a Polaris winch on a Super ATV, I guess, winch mount. Issue is this winch must be a lot bigger than what they use, so I'm not completely done with it. I had to do a lot of trimming. I gave up. I was like, I didn't have time to sit there and grind on that thing for hours. So I'm gonna take that and take a plasma cutter and cut it out to make it work. But I had so much time into that machine alone, so I just didn't want to do with this anymore. I'm like, oh, let's load it up. And then we got the rack.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind this is a somewhat Haggard video, so
yeah. So this
expect to see somewhat Haggard stuff.
This is a FAR Offroad rack. You know, same guy who built my cage, Lou. He built this rack. Worked out a deal. I bought it, so I'm like, I do got the straps on it, but I can't, you know.
It is.
You know, it's screwed down too.
That's factory spec.
Yep. So yeah, that's about it for these machines. I can't wait to get this one on the trail. We got about 100 miles on it so far. Oh yeah, I guess I got the mirrors. Those are just eBay mirrors. Came with a whole eBay kit. Basically, there's all 3 mirrors. It's like $90. I think they look kind of cool too. Yeah, that's really about it. You got a car seat in there. You know, you got to take the kids on the trails. So.
You got to learn them young.
Yep. Next thing I know, my son's going to be doing front flips in a Razer.
Lou's going to be up next, 21, Razer XP1K, 4-seater, on 35-inch Zillas. And, yeah, Lou, what'd you add?
What did I add? Oh, I did a full Sandcraft drivetrain, drive line. That's drive line. This is drive shaft number 4. Hopefully, after spending the money on it, it don't break. The only weak link now, I would say, is the cracked sprag in that good old front diff.
Expect ratcheting in this upcoming series.
But anybody who follows already knows I ain't worried about that noise. That's just, it's gonna go. And then I think the only other thing I did before this trip was I did go no sway bar, yank that out, got me some PRP limit straps. So hopefully that helps out. Oh, the biggest thing, refilled all my shocks.
Oh yeah, tell them what your levels were.
Yeah, no, this one was at an outstanding 0. None. 0. Passenger front was at 25 psi. Driver rear was at 125, and then passenger rear was at 75 psi. Got them all topped off. We're at 200 psi now, so this thing should ride like a dream.
Let's hope.
Yeah, only could hope. And
still sorting out clutching issues.
Yeah. Crash City.
He is gonna do cage, bumper, and all that at some point. He was busy doing all the ones you guys have been seeing on the channel.
Yeah. So this will get revamped up. It'll be a whole different looking machine. And I don't know, there might be something else coming.
Yeah. No. Oh, he does have, you got the Rack Boss 2.0 on here.
Rack Boss 2.0, yeah, I did that, I believe, before the last trip.
Yeah, I don't think we ever mentioned it.
Oh, okay. The Rack Boss 2.0 is nice. It's greasable. It is massively bigger compared to a factory one. I was looking between this and the shock therapy, and I don't think going shock therapy was worth all that extra coin for the riding we do. And with Super ATV, the warranty, and how fast it is to the door, it just seemed like the right decision to go. And it definitely made turning these 35s way easier. So, and it's been holding up. Haven't had any issues with it yet, you know, knock on good old wood. And, I think that was all. Oh, got that spare 35.
Oh yeah, if there's a spare 35 there. If you guys have been watching us for a while, last time we were in Tennessee, he got the sidewall of one of these. I think it's on the other side. Yeah, he got that sidewall.
Right there. Still holding
Twice.
since last season. Hasn't lost anything. So we're sending it.
But he's got a spare just in case.
I do have the spare just in case. But it ain't going on until it's ready for it, if it needs it. Otherwise, there she sits. So yeah.
That's pretty much it, right?
That is pretty much it.
It's all been, yeah.
Got the double windshield for this ride.
Yeah. Like I said when we were over by Jesse's, this is somewhat Haggard, so you will see somewhat Haggard stuff.
Yep. Gotta be ready for the in-case situations.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Don't want to get pelted with the rain. We'll see if it helps out. If it doesn't rain, it's coming off.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, ready to get out there, tear it up, have a good time at Windrock.
Hell yeah. It's Lou's first time at Windrock.
Yeah.
And Jesse's too.
Yep.
Getting distracted. Goddamn.
And Caden's.
Rocking that bussy.
Yeah. We had to stop
outfit.
at Boo's to get him a little outfit here.
Haggard outfit.
Dude's busy doing stuff, like
Yeah.
drinking beer.
And campaigning.
Yeah. And working on his campaign trail for president. His machine is pretty much exactly the same. So I'll just let you guys know, 21 Pro XP. He's on 35-inch sticky Zillas, 2-inch forward offset, A-arms, ORBs. He's got all Rhino 2.0 axles, Keller ball joints, and ORB high clearance trailing arms, and the ORB high clearance radius rods. And that's pretty much his machine. It just works. And some of this dirt may even be from last year still, so I don't know.
Relax.
He hasn't even fixed his taillight.
No.
Never will be.
See, now that I'm done talking about his machine, he shows up.
Dude, what are you gonna stuff in here?
Bush light.
Risk it.
Mrs. Dudes 24 XP1K. You guys have seen quite a bit of this recently. FAR Offroad cage. We put the whips, rock lights, all that stuff. It's on 32-inch sticky Zillas. Added the mud busters on the front. And it's gonna be hard to get on camera.
Lay on your back.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard to film, but off camera, they also added this SSS skid plate, 3/8 inch thick, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see how that does. We wanted to film it, but ran out of time.
Dude, obviously your ½ inch isn't working for you.
Did you look at mine?
I didn't look at it. Well, whatever the pictures you were sent.
Go look at the skid plate right now. You don't even have to take the skid plate off to know that I bent shit. Take a gander, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty bent, huh?
Uh-huh.
Next up, Steph. 21 Trails and Rocks. That's on 32-inch O-bore rock scrapers. Also FAR
Monsters.
Offroad. Rock Monster, whatever. Rock something.
Still say monsters.
I know. This also has the FAR Offroad cage. It has Sandcraft. It has the Sandcraft bulletproof internals and that shitty diff that she's already ratcheted. Recently added the ORB high clearance trailing arms. It was a huge need of hers. She's on 2-inch forward offset, Super ATV A-arms, Kryptonite, tie rods, and the only thing that we added at the end there that's not on camera, she is running the Sandcraft carrier bearing, which is a real nice piece. Still have one for my machine, just got to install it. So yeah, that's her machine, ready to roll. Next up, my 2020 Pro XP. You guys recently saw this if you watch our videos, but it's got the FAR Offroad fender delete, doors. Steph just applied the decal. That's our new pig logo. I f***ing love that thing. This is on some old 32-inch Zillas. Still do the job. This one has the 53 12-12 gear reduction, and so does Dude's. Forgot to mention that. We got Super ATV 1.5" forward offset A-arms, high lifter, high clearance trailing arms. If you're looking at trailing arms, get ORB. Those aren't that great. I also threw my windshield on just in case.
I made a mistake.
Because we are supposed to get some rain. If it clears up, that bitch is coming off. I just realized something pretty big I did on my machine. The Schmitty racing suspension dual rate spring kit. We got that on there, got that all dialed in. We got the Schmitty racing suspension, high volume reservoir caps, and my shocks are all rebuilt because I was also super low on nitrogen and they were all blown. So that should be taken care of. If you're looking for detail on how we set those up, you'll have to go back a video. But basically their setup is differently, and we did have someone ask about ride height, and I meant to mention that, but I forgot. So I told them in a comment, but if you're interested, we're sitting at like 15 3/4, 16 inches, based on the Schmitty setup with 32-inch tires. So that's a basic rundown of what we're going to be running this weekend. If you're a regular viewer, like I said, less sex appeal this series without Pat here. We miss you, Pat. If you watch this.
Pat.
What up, Pat?
We miss you and your no underwear wearing ass.
Even though he's not here, I promise you he's still not wearing underwear.
Yeah.
And at this moment, he's probably sitting on a toilet.
Mad shitter for life. And watching this, he's probably also.
And as he watches this, he's probably also sitting on a toilet.
Or wishes he was sitting on a toilet.
Yeah, or is looking for a toilet.
Or he's driving to a toilet.
There's a toilet involved. So that's it. We're just ready to ride. We're gonna enjoy some beer tonight and hit it in the morning. So buckle up. This should be quite an adventure. It's been a while since we've been to Windrock. We have some trails that we want to hit that are kind of redemption for some of us. Lou, Jesse haven't been here, so they're gonna get to experience it. Mrs. Dude, Destiney, this is gonna be their first trip with the new machines, so this should be a good one. So next video up is gonna be day one at Windrock for us. If you want uncensored, ad-free videos, you know, this video, but with a little extra spice to it, head over to our Patreon, and if you sign up for that, you can get a little bit of early access on those. I normally put those up at noon. Maybe throughout the summer as we bank videos, I can get them to you a little bit earlier. But either way, you get early access, ad-free, uncensored, and you get your name on the screen, actually probably over on this side. So doing that helps us as a channel grow, and we greatly appreciate that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Still gotta figure this outro. Oh boy.
He's a little dusty, dude.
I think I'm going tube chasing.
Rough or what?
How was it, Caden?
So how do you feel about redemption?
Lou, I'm glad you asked that question. It feels pretty damn good.